but remember to subscribe to Martin Pants and like his video, and let's get on to this, okay?
Hold on a second. What's that noise? Is that a... Hello again. Welcome to My Winter Car.
Perfect car crashes. If anyone's wondering, we did, I made a video reacting to where he played the prequel to this, My Summer Car. I wonder if it's just reskinned or if there's other things to it.
A game's
probably more complex though, since it's the sequel, I guess.
Set.
Or sister game to it, you know what I mean.
In Finland. Finland, one of the countries ever created. It has a brilliant, vibrant culture of drinking, driving vehicles,
drinking and more drugs. Let's go. Combine the mix and it's amazing.
While driving vehicles, being a little autistic, pissing on the sauna, yummy sausages, rally racing, getting killed by Rally Race 8 Million Lakes, setting off fireworks in your own house, and of course, the brutal, unforgiving winter.
Hey, you know what? Hey, it teaches you how to make a car though, so it's useful in a way, right?
My Winter Car is the sequel to My Summer Car, a game I have a little bit of experience in. And like My Summer Car, we have a simple goal.
That's a lot of videos of just My Summer Car. I wonder how many hours he has in it though.
Build the car and race the car. How hard could that possibly be? So, let us begin. 1999.
1999. Let's see.
Finland, Perijärvi, apartment number 6, Monday, 9 a.m., attempt 1. This is where I found myself a few weeks ago, when I launched My Winter Car.
More beer?
Named myself the incredible, illustrious Florbo, turned on permadeath, and began. Immediately I noticed I had not started at my parents' house in the middle of the lake, but in the apartment in town. Clearly, this was my apartment, with beer bottles strewn all over the floor and a few...
Hey, it's better than the last game's apartment. Not apartment, you know, their flat, whatever, their house. If anyone's wondering, in the previous game, it kind of looked like a rundown shack. But hey, they've still got the best furniture. The beer bottles.
Subtle urine puddles that really elevate the feng shui of the living space. For this run, all I wanted was to get the car running. This car, the Chorus Revette. So how do we do that?
Yeah, very mismatched car, but hey, if it works, right?
A good start would probably be finding the car. But the car wasn't over here, or over here, and it
You have to rob them. You have to rob your neighbors to get it.
definitely wasn't in here. What
the police totally won't find out.
Fuck? I couldn't find the Revette, but I could find the sorbet. Oh. Okay. My humble daily driver that...
Damn, that is a big ass map though.
Kind of. A little bit. Sucks giant donkey ball. After scraping all the ice off the windows, I started her up and began exploring when I came across Timo's Pub. Timo's Pub!
Pub, alcohol, beer? Come on, give me the beer! The beer!
In My Summer Car, Timo's was our primary source of food and supplies. And Timo. But in My Winter Car, his store has been put out of business by a new player in town. About 100 meters down the road, a 24-hour service station, Pisk.
When was the other game set, like 10 years before this? I think it was in the 1980s.
Oh. Wow. Pisk has quite the vibe. Calm music, a big seating area, kids' play equipment with just a little bit of piss on it. Oh yeah, a couple of attendants, one bad day away from ending it all, and this. Ark Knight's Enfield! That's right, fuckers, this video is sponsored.
Oh my god, and of course it's the game we're playing tomorrow! Well, or the sequel of the game we're playing tomorrow, of course he's sponsored by them!
By Ark Knight's Enfield, the brand new hit real-time strategy RPG with factory building? Oh, hell yeah! You play as the Administrator, the Engineer, so to speak, tasked with building a foothold for humanity on Talos 2. And by that, I mean destroy, kill, and plunder with impunity. Look at these high-level enemies. They're too strong for me to fight them normally, but I can fight them with turrets. But 24 unique operators, sure, to activate your neurons. Sorry, did I just say players 1? I meant players 4 operators at the same time. Wow, I just barely defeated this boss with my weak, wimp-ass gear. But now, I have a new resource, which means a new production line, which means new upgrades and new...
I always have that song in my head. You're out, bye-bye, Azu, bye-bye.
And now, I can do this. I was lucky enough to play this game for several days before it came out in these two videos on my second channel. And it was actually really fun. Like, for real. I got lucky and pulled this 6-star operator, struggled immensely against this boss. I'm trying.
I have that girl too. She's kind of cute. Like, I like the designs in it. I like the designs in Enfield, but the game really wasn't for me in Enfield. Like, it was alright, but it wasn't 100% for me. I like Ark Knights better. The prequel game, yeah. I prefer that one. Enfield was alright, but it just wasn't really for me.
I stretched my industrial empire far and wide, and even snuck into the Port Kembla blast furnace in Wollongong, where I got trapped in the coal coking machine. I'm Coke. The combat is pretty challenging, the factory building is delicious, and the story is multifaceted. So what are you waiting for? World Bonobo Day? Use my link in the description and download Ark Knights Enfield now for free. Available on PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile. Pisk, calm music, lots of seats, player queuing with piss on it, and this. A little note with a phone number to buy the Chorus Revette. And gambling. Back home, I gave them
I'm crying so hard.
Telling me to come grab the car at his house. Very exciting stuff. So I ran back outside, which was now dark. Shit. Navigating in the dark would probably be a bad idea because, you know, it's dark. So I tried sleeping through the night, which didn't work because the night is about 18 hours long. Shit. This was also when I noticed a new, interesting bar in the top left. Problem is simple. If I have beer...
Yeah, if you don't have enough beer, you get problems, okay? Okay,
no problem.
Sketch? Yes.
But if I have no beer... problem. So a quick trip to Pisk and a couple of cases of beer later, my problem was solved.
Should be renamed to addiction instead of problem.
But beer makes you piss. So I started uncontrollably pissing all over the floor when I accidentally pissed in the electrical box. Yep.
Electrocution first step? Is it the
That's
first step? Yep.
And fucking died. And with that, Glorbo Florbo had survived for one singular day. Attempt 2. Name myself the piss.
Hey, that's good enough. He lived one day, you know. He got to enjoy beer. That's all he needed. That's all he needed.
Pissed on the TV and electrocuted by Dickhole. Attempt 3. Name myself Kim Il-sung and gather some important data pertaining to fireworks and their specific thrust. And attempt 4. Name myself stripped down, stark naked, meandering off into the endless ice.
Why? Yeah, maybe he just got a bit too drunk, you know? He played it and just decided to drink the beers in real life, you know? He needed that.
Which leaves us at attempt 5. Lock in, fellas. It's car time. For this attempt, I named myself Florbo Glorbo, who bears no affiliation whatsoever to Glorbo Florbo and his regrettable misfortunes.
It's his cousin.
I started this attempt with the usual visit to Busk, beer, and had a quick explore of the highway, when I saw this. Oh my fucking god! Kidnap.
Rest in peace. Yeah, man, kidnap them, yeah, and eat their flesh as free food, okay? It'll work. Just feed them a lot of beer. Beer's cheap, okay? Boom. Free flesh for life. I'm a sad individual, I know.
Okay, let's get him in the back seat. Stop! No, don't do it! With my new friend acquired, it was time to grab that car. So, I drove to my parents' house in the center.
Why, man? Why did he need to be kidnapped? Couldn't he just be in a dead guy on the side of the road? That'd be better than having a dead body in the car. Your fingerprints are all over the car, mate. You're not escaping this one.
Lake, grabbed the tractor, and made my way there. Let me turn on the radio.
Oh my god, really?
Bacteria music. Once I arrived, I paid the 500 marks, listened to the guy yap for about 5 minutes straight. Take all this stuff. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! And the Chorus Revette was mine.
It's because his problem bar was too high. He didn't have enough beer that time, so he broke down.
Now all I had to do was a bit of high-impact sexual tractor violence, and the Revette was home. But we've got a problem. This is just the car's chassis. That's it. No engine, no suspension, no wheels. Just this.
It's very attractive, okay? He could probably hire someone to push it down anyways, you know? He could chill on the road, you know?
I wanted to get the car running. First, I would need to find all the missing parts.
I mean, I guess if you're right, Larry, if he did murder everyone, then no one would remember, but, I feel like that would draw some attention, some unwanted attention if a whole town just disappeared.
But find them.
Even if it is a small town.
In here. This is a classifieds magazine. Think Craigslist or eBay, but analog. It's got all sorts of listings like this box of 5 car parts, this epic frog purse, 10,000 wasps, and the soul of a Lithuanian man harvested in 1972.
I need that, please! Give me the soul. What do we think that would taste like, you know? I can imagine that would be a delicacy, you know?
This sounded like a great way to get our missing parts. But we've got 2 small problems. Firstly, how do we keep track of which parts we've already got? This one's easy. Spreadsheet. Problem 2, buying these boxes of parts costs money. This gave us a new goal.
Murdering more people or setting fireworks off in everybody's house. Money.
So how do we make money in Wyoming Car? Well, we do tasks for people, and they pay us. My first money-making endeavor was becoming a mailman and delivering ads. Every few days, I'd receive a stack of ads, selling everything from sausages and beer, all the way up to foot jobs, which I just made up then they do
I was about to say, give me that. Do not give me that.
not sell that. I'd then neatly place those ads into mailboxes, and at the end of the week, collect an absolutely horrendous
Could you imagine if that was a good point? Yeah. Could you imagine if that was actually on there? That would be kind of funny.
136 marks. My second money-making endeavor was becoming the world's shittest taxi driver. The job works like this. Once a customer calls,
Crash the car as much as possible. That's how it works.
I turn on the meter, speed over to them, pick up the customer, drive at a comfortable pace, turn
100 miles an hour, that's always comfortable, you know?
off the meter, I collect their payment. More interesting than delivering ads, but it also suffered from one little issue. The pay sucked mega donkey ass.
Hey, 200 is not so bad. Chat, how much is 200 marks in... Hold up, let me look. I think that's 88 quid. That's not that bad. I don't know what he's talking about. That's not that bad. They use marks, right? Don't they? Or am I going crazy?
So,
I might be going
let's
crazy
try something
here.
a bit more profitable. I know, homebrewed illegal moonshine. And one stops going like... This is Kill You. Spelled like this. In my summer car, we sold enormous volumes of Kill You to this guy.
Sounds
Well, it would have
yes, putting shit in the snow. Yeah, hey, polluting
been
snow.
if some fucking bastard hadn't found my secret poop spot and reported my secret poop spot to the police. What part about secret poop spot do you not understand? Fuck you.
Oh my god, that's kind of funny. They added that as a feature though.
Of course, I didn't find out I'd been reported until I got a fine in the mail. For 7,000 marks.
There goes his cash.
Well, what do we do?
Ah,
We
shit,
can't
my
pay off the
model lost
fine because we don't have
track.
enough money, and if I end up in jail,
Okay, there we
I
go.
will piss on the
Fixed,
TV
fixed.
and kill myself. We could visit the factory in the outskirts of town and get a job, but I had one last trick up my sleeves. Remember how the taxi sucked mega donkey ass? Well, did
I
a
wonder what else could be in that snow.
little thing called fraud.
Yeah. My favorite thing in the world, fraud.
Scheme is simple. Step 1. Wait for a valued customer to call our wonderful taxi company. Step 2. Take the call and inform the valued customer that you'll be right there. Step 3.
Never show up.
Start the meter. Step 4. Wait. As time goes on, the meter goes up. Fill up your car. Have a cigarette. Eat a delicious burger. Slap away your children's
Reacting
future.
to a guy
Step
sketchy? What do you
5.
mean? What do you mean?
It's been 2 days and the meter has reached over 10 grand.
Floating-
Congratulations. Step 6. Pick up the customer and take them to their destination. And step 7. Gouge their fucking eyes out with a 10,000 mark taxi fare. he just
kind of
hands
wish
it to
you
me.
to,
you
direction
and
worked
see you
better.
later.
It means a lot.
Print
Yeah.
the receipt.
I wish it wasn't there at
There you
all,
go.
to be honest, you know? Like, it doesn't need to be there.
Pass. This was without a doubt the most tedious part of the car building process. I'd buy a classifieds magazine, call up some numbers, wait for them to pick up the phone, listen to them yap a little more, yap even more, a bit more, and some more, and still talking. And it was a little over 5 fucking minutes of this guy yapping. Brother, just shut the fuck up, please! Once the parts were ordered, I'd do my favorite thing in the world. Wait. And a few hours later, the parts would be mine, and the spreadsheet would look a little more green. Repeat that several times, and you get this. A garage full of bullshit, and a car finally ready to be built. Tomorrow. So I smoked a cheeky cigarette, and dozed off to a deep, deep sleep.
That's what I wish I could do right now. That's kind of a cool clock. Let's go, fire time! We love a good arsonist, okay? Someone who lights things on fire, we love them. It's an arsonist, right? That's the person who lights things on fire, right? I swear, yeah.
What? My fucking house is on fire. What happened? What?
Let's go!
No.
Let's go!
Fuck! Fuck! Well,
we're burning together, baby! Our house, it may be on fire, but this is another step forward. Now we can move into our car, okay? It's gonna make us work on our car instead of sleep. That's what the game's telling us. XD, yeah.
Fuck. Luckily, the house fire only burns down the house and leaves the garage. It's just that
it's car time! And we can drive. It may be a tractor, but it's what we're born to do.
There's no more house. Well, I guess it's car time.
I love making
after
this
a high-quality depression burger from Bisque.
Really okay, when let me do it. With one eye really big and the other one small. Anyway, sorry.
I got to work. First, I built the engine, then the front suspension, the rear suspension, the wheels. I put the engine in, attached the gearbox and drive shaft, put in all that annoying shit in the engine bay. I bolted in the interior, I bolted on the exterior, filled the fluids, wired up everything, and within only a few hours, the car was fully assembled. For once, something was easy in this game. All we had left to do was turn the key and start the car.
Then it just doesn't work. No.
Oh.
Oh, well, hey, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Fuck. Troubleshooting a car follows a simple logical process. For an engine to work, it needs 3 things: air, fuel, and spark. If we're missing one, it's not going to work. Let's start with fuel. Fuel comes from the fuel tank, into the fuel pump, into the carburetor, gets mixed with air and ignited in the cylinders. The fuel pump was fine, the carburetor was fine, the rockers and pistons were fine, even the exhaust was fine. But then, I noticed something. This is the camshaft. It has these little lobes on it that control when the engine's valves open and close. And this is the crankshaft. It's the part that turns the up and down of the pistons into round and round. If the crankshaft and camshaft aren't aligned...
Yeah, I have no clue what he's talking about right now. I've literally... I don't know shit about cars.
...properly, then we could be opening a valve while the piston is in the way. So
and I'm probably saying that wrong, but you know.
If they're aligned. This little notch on the crankshaft gear needs to be here, and this little arrow on the camshaft gear needs to be here. So I realigned everything, tried starting the car again, and it didn't work.
Rest in peace, little car. Rest in peace.
Okay. Spark. Putting the key in the ignition completes the following circuit. Electrical energy, depicted here in the form of gnomes, comes from the battery. The gnomes travel into the ignition coil where the battery...
Why the gnomes? Like, that's so random. Dude.
Battery's 12 volts is up to several thousand volts. You can think of this as launching the gnomes at high speed. High-speed gnomes are then sent to the distributor, which controls when the spark plugs generate their sparks. Once the time is right, the high-speed gnomes are allowed to pass through the distributor into one of the spark plugs.
Let's go! Yes. My true love, Mr. Gnome.
Because they're going so fast, they can jump this air gap where they create a hot plasma that ignites the fuel and air mixture. Of course, none of this worked if our little...
Why the fuck fucking gnomes. Because gnomes are perfect, okay? They're very attractive. And you're looking at that gnome and thinking, ah ha ha, my lady.
Electricity gnomes aren't going fast enough. It found that the ignition coil wasn't wired up. With that fixed, I was confident that this time...
Dude, it's not gonna work. There's 5 minutes left on the video. He's not gonna be able to drive, trust.
It would work. And of course, it did not. Alright. Air.
Just drive the tractor at this point. Like, he gets a free tractor, you know? I would just use a tractor. You're still alive? I'm surprised.
Air comes in through the air filter,
I'm not
gets
alive
mixed with fuel
either
in the
anymore.
carburetor, and that
I
mix
died
is sucked into the engine
centuries
and
ago.
combusted. When you step on the gas in a car, what that's doing is opening this butterfly valve called the throttle. This allows more air to come in, and it's the carburetor's job to spray in the right amount of fuel to make sure it's using all that air. If we have too
I have no clue what this means. But okay, very educational, good
much
sir,
fuel,
good
we
sir.
call the mixture rich, and if we have too much air, we call the mixture lean.
Okay.
This was where I remembered something very important. This game is not my summer car. It's my winter car. And winter is cold. Cold fuel doesn't vaporize very well, and we need it to
The guy's
vaporize for the
taking
combustion to
very
work properly.
Yeah, he is taking it very seriously, but hey, I can respect one getting locked in.
Into a gas. How do we do that? Well, we consult the humble phase diagram. The horizontal axis is temperature, how hot our gasoline is, and the vertical axis is pressure. If we raise the temperature, say by running the engine, the gasoline vaporizes better. But to run the engine, we gotta start the engine, so that's not gonna work. And that's where this valve in the carburetor comes in. The choke. Think about what's happening when one of our pistons is going down with the intake valve open. It's creating a low pressure zone in the chamber here, which is getting filled by air and fuel. But if we restrict how much air can come in, say by closing the choke, this means that the chamber can't suck as much air in, which means this area is now at a lower pressure. As we can see in the phase diagram, a lower pressure means better vaporization. So, if I pull the choke out, hopefully, it will start. Oh! And it actually did! Let's fucking go! We did it, boys! Yeah! Yes! 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 After somewhere around 30 hours of my winter car, I finally had the winter car. Once I threw some sandbags in the back for extra grip, I gave it a proper shakedown, taking it down the ice road at an absolutely incredible 100 k's an hour. Yeah, okay, it's slow, but it works. In deep snow, it was especially good. The Sorbet could only do about 40 k's an hour, while the Revette could do a staggering 60 k's an hour. Ooh. On the highway, it wasn't particularly impressive, but it did complete a lap. We had done it. The goal had been reached. We had bought a car, found all of its parts, assembled it, and against all odds...
Let's go! New car time, baby!
Oh! It actually worked. So I started heading back home, again over the ice, when it all came apart. Oh, shit.
Car crash. Car crash time, please, with some alcohol. With extra alcohol makes it even better.
Oh, fuck. Where's the joke? Turn off.
I wonder if the ice is gonna break. I have a feeling it's probably gonna break. If it can, or it's gonna get stuck.
Uh-oh. It just broke. So, this is a bit of a pickle. My car was not working.
You're stuck. Let's see, is there gonna be a hypothermia, like, oh not, is there gonna be a hypothermia meter
Foolishly
in
forgot
this?
my winter coat at home. It was dark. And I had a problem. I've been digitally brightening a lot of this video so you can actually see the game, but this is not what I was seeing.
It's just pitch black, or...
I was seeing this.
That just looks depressing. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like IRL, to be honest. So, very realistic. You can freeze to death in this game. Oh my god. Piece of shit guy's unreliable, yeah.
But the cold didn't get me. No. It wasn't the cold.
Well, what, was that, fucking bear? Or mental health?
It was no beer.
Beer? Yes, it was the mental health. No beer, no. The beer! hydration. Yeah, the only thing they have to drink is beer. No water, no nothing. They have no taps, it's just beer. Guess they have the taps full of beer.